This substance is in Maine, then it's almost surely in Connecticut. The heroin up in Maine generally goes through the state of Connecticut.
Also new tonight, a deadly new drug being used to cut heroin in New England. Officials say it's 100 times more powerful than the fentanyl linked to several deadly overdoses just last month. And police are trying to stay ahead of the problem. News 8's Bob Wilson joins us live tonight from Hartford with that. Bob.
Yeah, it's called Chasing the Dragon, looking for a bigger, stronger, longer-lasting high after the last one. Drug addicts say sometimes it's difficult to get, but this W-18, that's what it's called, W-18, is doing that. It is proving to have an incredible high, but also already killing 2 people with the downside.
Police tonight on the lookout for a new drug meant to tranquilize large animals like bears and elephants. It's called W-18, and it's finding its way into heroin from Maine to Massachusetts, and it's responsible already for 2 deaths.
If this substance is in Maine, then it's almost surely in Connecticut. The heroin up in Maine generally goes through the state of Connecticut.
Dr. J. Craig Allen at the Rushford in Meriden says W-18 is a research chemical for pain control left over from the 1980s. It's meant for animal use only and is 100 times stronger than fentanyl, which is found in heroin. It's now on the radar of the state police statewide narcotics task force.
They are watching places like Maine, places like Florida, what's coming our way. We've got this whole Maine to Florida corridor. Things pass right through Connecticut.
Now, while state police say they are well aware of W-18 and they have been tracking it and looking for it, they say it is not here in Connecticut that they know of. However, at the Rushford, they say sometimes these things take a while to show themselves, and people can be out there buying this W-18 mixed in with heroin.
Maybe some of these deaths that we're attributing to heroin or attributing to fentanyl, there's also some of this W-18 involved. And we won't know until the toxicology labs send for that test.
And with cuts going on at the Capitol, the medical examiner's office is not exempt. Heroin deaths have jumped nearly 50% over the last couple of years, and their budget is shrinking. Jobs are being frozen, and toxicology tests are no longer going to be done in some cases.
That's one of the ways we find out what's going on and what's new and what's getting into some of the drugstores so that we can try and get education out there.
Now, that's an experimental chemical called W-18. He says the chemicals actually range from W1 to W32. They just kind of take out a molecule and change it around. The W-18 is the strongest of those 32. How strong? 10,000, and that's 10,000 times stronger than morphine. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live at the Capitol, News 8.